So, this is the Gold League semifinals of the Norwegian Community Tournament, 16-player bracket, um, with a four group stage with 4 players. Top 2 to the Gold League, bottom 2 to the Silver League. This is the Gold League, and the semifinal best of 7 starts with Arabia Empire Wars. Here between Plogen and Erikur, 2 players definitely in the 1700 range, maybe even with potential to reach higher. We see the early walls going up here for Plogen already. He's Vikings. He wants to secure the economy from Magyar's scouts raids here, which might very well be the plan for Erikur here, with stable already up and committing to scouts production here. Going straight into military, Plogen has some presence as well. He's gone into some spears. And like Empire Wars is, we start with 27 population. You have a working eco already, which is why, aside from the fact that the Vikings have a bit less mobility than Magyars, Vikings are absolutely crazy in this game mode. You get wheelbarrow straight away, so you gather more resources from the very first moment. They will gather 13 resources instead of 10 before dropping off, and also your enemy can't match that until they research wheelbarrow themselves. That's going to render the TC idle in terms of villager production for at least 3 villagers worth of time. Finals are planned for the upcoming weekend, right? And that would be ideal, Air 12, but of course it will have to be depend on when the players are available as well. But we'll have to do our very best to try and catch that live for sure. So Erikur using the mobility here, he's picked Magyars for this one, so he's going into the scouts. They have free forging, some amazing early damage potential here, but Plogen is doing great defending as well. Now, I'm not sure how familiar these players are with the Empire Wars mode, but seems like they've gotten a grasp of it. Maybe watch the tournaments and seeing things happening here. Erikur going for the early aggression here, not stressing the walling, he just forces the opponent on the defensive instead. Not overcommitting to scouts, now going into 2 ranges here for the potential of skirmishers against the Vikings archers, or for archers of his own to continue the pressure forward here. You even start with villagers on gold on Empire Wars, so going straight into archers is really a no-brainer with your starting eco setup of 27 villagers. See consistent production from both players, fletching on the way, and it's indeed a mix of skirmishers and archers for Erikur here. And this scout should be a gunner for Plogen any moment. That's Plogen's first and only scout. No substitute scout here, no stables to make another one from. Could be hurtful if Plogen doesn't put a stables down, because he will have to rely on his own skirms to take out enemy skirmishers. And not having scouts in the mix. But the walls are complete. That's going to keep the scouts out, but it's not necessarily going to keep the ranged units out from Erikur. That will be moving out soon. Let's have a look at the scouting intel. Erikur on spot here. Plogen with some archers forward as well. They have fletching, obviously already had a little run in with the TC there, but that's some valuable idle time and gives Plogen a villager lead here actually, so it means that Erikur probably has gone into wheelbarrow here. Let's see if they collect more than 10 here before drop off. No, not really. So no wheelbarrow for Erikur yet. That's going to be huge with Plogen as the Vikings on the way to Castle Age. He will reach the Castle Age. He will already have handcart for free once he reaches Castle Age. He will have access to crossbow. He will even have access to knights should he want to go against that with Vikings against Magyars. I doubt he will. I think he will commit to the crossbows here and just clean up whatever Erikur brings to the field here with his double ranges. Nice quick walls here also, keeping that scouts aggression out. These are Magyar scouts, they get forging for free, so they have a little bit of an easier time taking down walls, but not nearly enough. Spears will also struggle a little bit more, because without upgrades they will die much more easily to this +1 attack. Scouts being annoying more than anything else here. Quite a decent mass of archers for Plogen here. He is with less military overall than Erikur, but he is with the technology lead here. Going into bodkin, arrow, and crossbow here should give a serious power spike here. Adolf is cheering for Erikur. Alright. Cheering for the favorite. You suck up. Oh, it's fine. They're both players very well accomplished in this game and should be somewhat evenly matched, as we'll be seeing here within their micro capabilities. Now 8 archers against a mix of 11 archers and 2 skirms here, 9 archers, 2 skirms here, but look at crossbow going to kick in any moment. With any luck here, Plogen will have a great engagement here. Look at that timing of that crossbow upgrade. Will snipe the scouts now, lacking ballistics for now, but did get 2 scouts there. Could have gotten some archers as well had Erikur not backed off, as was wisely done here. He'll be staying close to the tower here. Could also back into the tower for some extra fire output here near the gold here. Keeping the army close to the golds here. 13 against 8 now. Some stray crossbows in the corner of the map here. Are they guarding the relic, or what's the idea here? Probably could be misclick or some expansion. Second TC for Plogen, that's going to be even more huge for the economy, keeping a consistent villager leader, spreading out the crossbows. So even with the lack of mobility when they spawn rather close here, if you spread out and play archers like this, you will still be gaining a great advantage here with the stronger eco to back it. Cast Lage in for Erikur. Has a decent chunk of archers here, well worthwhile to upgrade into crossbows. Here's the first defense for the knights line as well, so we'll be seeing double stable knights maybe from Erikur here if the eco permits. 12 on food, 10 on gold, not unlikely here. And military numbers now in favor of Plogeno, 25 total. Third TC even going up to secure even another wood line, and so far, Plogen seems in a great spot here with Vikings, making full use of that eco advantage. I'm going to look at Erikur's TC again, see if he has wheelbarrow at all. He does, indeed, so he must have gotten that in Feudal Age, actually. So I may have been mistaken there. KD 12 to 5 for Plogen, so some good micro skills at work here. Could be a matter of familiarity with the Empire Wars as a game mode as well. This is only the first game, Arabia, that is Empire Wars. The rest of the games will be regular random map with a map pool. Gathering the archers closely together now. You need that for the knights that are about to arrive for Erikur here. With 30 archers though, let's see about the upgrades here. No university yet for Plogen, so no ballistics. But with 30 crossbows should still have an easy time sniping knights. As long as they don't have the +2 armor, they will be tougher to hit. Still, the numbers are in favor of Plogen here. 33 military to 26, significant villager leader, 61 to 44. That eco advantage just kicking in like crazy here. Erikur commits to the one TC here though, maybe wanting to get more numbers on the field overall and to use the mobility to his advantage in terms of raiding, but no overchops. No overchops for Plogen, but there is indeed an overchop over here. He was dropping houses. I thought he was in the process of closing a gap here, but now suddenly great value from Erikur's forward here, but is it enough to compensate for being 15 villagers and handcart down, though? I don't think so. 10 +2, but missing the +2 armor, more vulnerable to TC fire, as is the case. Knights loop back out, just one house foundation here, and Plogen is fine. Now moving forward with a significant chunk of archers, with full upgrades, save for the second armor upgrade, and a mangonel to back them against enemy skirmishers, specifically here. Plogen again keeping the numbers nicely here, 23 to 14 KD here now. Mangonel in front, getting even some, almost getting some hits on the knights here. It's no armor on the crossbows for Erikur either, so even with some numbers here, that's going to be a tough fight to take. Oh, and a fantastic Mangonel shot, weakening a lot of the archers there. Staying closer together, keeping the Mangonel alive for now. Could get another hit, but nice pull away from Erikur there. And yep, knights go down though to the crossbow masses. KD 36 to 20. Overall eco score here very significantly higher for Plogen here. Look at the eco output here as well. Plogen is producing as well. They're both producing out of 2 ranges from the crossbows, but there's just so much more food and gold in the bank for Plogen. Erikur needs to tap out, realizing he's falling behind in numbers. He's losing more military. And GG indeed, it's going to be 1-0 for Plogen here for the first one. But it's a best of 7, so it should be good means to recover here for the players. Beautiful KD here, largest army, not that dissimilar, but Vikings eco just OP in these settings. More food with gold overall, and the uptime significantly faster for Plogen as well, with that stronger eco to back it. 30 more villagers, and then the army numbers roughly similar here, but then this eco, no, I mean technology difference here is of essence when getting to the cast stage earlier, getting that power spike, and for Vikings getting handcart way before the opponent as well. You usually get that before clicking up to the Imperial Age in most situational uses for generic civilizations, but being Vikings and having it instantly is just so huge in a power startup like this.